LaserPenguinGames. Today we're going to be going over my Season 9 Holy Tank build for Ascension. And it's pretty simple to work with, but I think tanks in general require just a lot more rerolls than a lot of the DPS builds to, I guess, get where you want to be. We'll start with the starting skills, of course. So we're going to start with Summon Imp, Aspect of the Monkey. So Summon Imp is going to give us an extra HP buff and just be some free damage. As well as Aspect Monkey is going to give us extra dodge, and then we'll be able to roll into the talents to give it even more. I think it just gives you 2% to start, but we can add on top of that. Righteous Fury will be our tank stance. We will be a spell tank, so we're going to be getting our aggro from casting spells mostly. We'll have a few melee attacks eventually, but our main, I guess, attack is going to be Consecration, and then you'll see when we look at the other skill cards, we're basically going to have 2 Consecrations and some hammers, and then whatever other holy spells we can pick up. We're going to be mostly getting our threat from holy damage. So for skill cards, we're going to take our second Consecrate. So Emanating Light is our second, and it's going to get all the same buffs from the talents and everything else that our regular Consecrate does. So you can hit shift on it, so it uses the Consecration modifiers. So one of the Consecrates is going to be on the ground when you use it, and then Emanating Light, I believe, is the one that's going to follow us around. So when you use it, it's going to just do pulse hits on you when you move, so you'll just be picking up aggro. Hammer Storm is another one that's going to just swing hammers around us and just hit things around us, get more aggro, more damage. And then Crimson Champion is going to require defensive stance for Righteous Fury. Also, we have Righteous Fury. It's going to increase our block chance 10% and reflect holy damage back to unblocked attacks. We're going to take Fletch Hook, which is just really nice for just pulling in mobs. Anything that's like a caster or a ranged attacker that's kind of being annoying, you can pull it in if you can't they're not coming in line of sight. Same with Smoke Bomb. Smoke Bomb is going to give us some damage reduction and let us pull and basically an entire room of ranged mobs, because they'll come into the smoke because they don't they don't like that you're in it. And then Dispersion is just the best damage reduction move you can get. That's also going to give you return mana and just overall the best. But we will pick up a bunch of others as you're rolling. I think I got most of them anyway on my tank, but you'll see for level 60 for talents. We're going to go with Adaptive Defenses for 5% dodge, Reckoning for 5% parry, and some extra bonus with the melee there too. Righteous Zealot is going to give us just some free smites and heals for some of our party members. Fiery Fervor is going to give us just some straight up damage reduction if we cast some holy spells, which we'll be picking up more hopefully on the way. And then our bottom package here is Argent Defender. Is going to let us die basically twice. Sometimes your healer can get stunned or CC'd, or just other things happen and you can die twice. It's nice. And the rest of our stuff down here is going to be improving our double Consecrate damage, which will also give us easy threat. So here we got 15% more Consecrate damage. Here's another 20 plus 30% reduction on the mana cost. This is going to reduce our damage taken 3% and cause extra threat as well, and reduce all the mobs around us, their melee attack speed. It's just nice to help with tanking. Alright, we'll go to level 60 now, take a look at our Mystic Enchants and what we got for kind of like a rotation and everything else. Alright, here we are with my level 60. It has everything rolled for all being. We're definitely months into the season, so I've been working on it for a while to get the stuff that I have. I guess I didn't mention too that your Righteous Fury now just grants you Hand of Reckoning So you don't have to worry about getting a taunt, you just start with one. But we'll go over what I took for Mystic Enchants here. So I got Hasty Consecration, which is going to give us faster cast basically, or be able to cast them again, both of our Consecrates. I got Aegis, which says whenever you're getting hit, you're getting more armor buff, and I tripled that. Got Precision to just help with our chance to hit. You might need to take the other one too, for more hit, just depending where you are. I think I might still be a little low. I got Purifying Power to reduce the cost of our Consecration even more. And then we got Taunting Consecrate to give it more threat. Wizard Consecration to give us a mana regen, more spell power. And then I got Holy Guardian, which increases the threat of all our holy damage by 30%. Which is obviously a very important one, but pretty simple and easy to deal with the Mystic Enchants for this. Okay, so what did I end up with? I did a lot of rolling, so don't expect to get this all in your first, I guess, level up playthrough prestige run through it, or if you have to do it a few times, or just spend a lot of dailies over months like I did, whatever you need to do, because you'll pick up some of the stuff on the way, but I have a ridiculous amount of defensive moves, and honestly, I picked up just like buffs to everything pretty much I got, but go over what I got. So I ended up with the Divine Protection, which is one that should show up fairly often throughout your runs, and then there are some talents to go with it to increase its duration and lower its cooldown. I got Shield Wall, which is another oh shit button for 6% damage for 12 seconds. I got Sprint as one of my movement abilities. There's a Smoke Bomb. I got Shimmer as like a blink, so that's my second movement ability. I don't have a charge or anything. I just basically turn on a Consecrate and blink in or sprint in. There's the Crimson Champion. There's our Hammer Storm. I got Curse of the Elements because it just helps actually with our holy threat damage and helps your whole party's damage. And you can use it to actually pull at range. It's kind of like a range pull. I have Evasion, which gives us 50% more dodge for 2 and then 2-minute cooldown on that one. I think there's some talents that can bring that down. Combat Readiness is another nice defensive buff. Each time you're hit, it reduces your overall damage taken in stacks. I have Rebuke as my interrupt, so you're going to need to get an interrupt, but there's so many when you're rolling, you'll end up with one of them anyway. Here's our second Consecrate. There's our Flesh Hook, and our Imp, and our Aspect of the Monkey. I end up with Devotion Aura, which is nice, just some extra bonus armor. I have Blessing of Might and Blessing of Kings. They both give dodge and parry and buff your team's damage. There's our Righteous Fury. I have Smite as like another ranged pull, and it kind of, I think I have a legendary that goes with it that actually does a Nova or something, a Holy Nova when I use it as well. Holy Light is my heal, so I can heal myself. Purify, you can purify yourself of diseases, poisons, and magic effects. I know there's like 4 or 5 of these that all have 3 different ones, but nice to have one of them to just be able to remove some bad stuff and not have to rely totally on your heal every time. That's our original Consecration. Righteous, or Shield of Righteous, is another. This one's going to pop up a lot. You should get this one fairly easy. It's a nice little melee attack that heals you. And requires a shield, which we will have. Dispersion, Last Stand, just increases our max HP for a bit. I have Shockwave to stun in a cone in front of me, so that helps. And it helps with tanking a lot because you end up, if they're stunned, you're not taking any damage. Seal of Vengeance, just some more holy threat for free. Blessing of Sanctuary helps with your mana, and it also gives you more strength and stamina. Devastate is a nice Sunder stack that's just decent threat too, and it costs a rage, so it doesn't cost you any mana. It's just nice, and that's pretty much what I ended up with. Lots of nice stuff. Obviously, I can't even tell what I want to roll away sometimes with this. if I want any new moves or not. This is some pretty good stuff, but maybe the smite can go or something else that I don't really totally need, but it's just nice to have for pulling. For my talents, let's see what we ended up with. So we got the Fiery Fervor, the Righteous Deal Out, the Purification of Light. Alembic is being hit by melee range has 5% chance to give you 20% base mana. It's 5%, but when you're getting hit by a bunch of stuff, it can go off and give you some mana. But as long as you have a healer and you're tanking stuff, you usually should be fine if you can get Blessing Sanctuary or a few other mana things. And also Dispersion helps as well. Phasing, not the best, but I just kept it for now. It's reduces your chance of being hit by melee attacks and stacks after you get hit. I got a few about a Deathbringer and Death Healer. One just heals for the other does shadow damage for just free. Nova. So this is the Nova that comes off my smite. I just like to have it as cool heal. Tactical Master, I only have 1 out of 3 here, but it's just more armor, deflection, more parry and stamina. There's our adaptive defense from grip. More armor, stamina, and block value. This is reducing the cooldown of my shield wall. Accuracy, which I'm hoping will upgrade. It's only 1 out of 5. I think I do need a little bit more hit, but I still need to roll for it. Here's some more parry chance on improved riposte. Endurance is, yeah, okay, it's giving me 4% stamina and reducing my cooldown of evasion. Holy Specialization is just giving me some, even though I don't crit that much, when I do, I guess it's doing 2% more damage. One-handed weapon spec is just going to give us more block chance and a bit more threat as well. Startle Instincts just reducing all our damage taken. Mental Strength going to give us more intellect and reduce our magic damage. Improved Imp is going to give us a better buff and just make our Imp better. Improved Aspect of the Monkey is giving us more dodge. Endurance String is just more HP. This Vengeance is more parry chance. This is more block from Redoubt. Improved Devotion Aura is more armor and reduces physical damage taken 3%. Tenacity is more armor. Like my armor's value is pretty high. And we are wearing plate as well. There's our Reckoning, although I didn't have, I only ended up with 4 out of 5. So I'm still waiting for that to upgrade. Divinity. This increases our healing. There's improved Righteous Fury, which should pop up. This one will pop up pretty easily. Just gives you more armor and reduces all damage taken 3%. There's more block chance and value, which is more block chance and value too. Vindication. This lets us reduce our, I guess reduce the attack power of anything that we're fighting, which is nice. So we take less damage. There's more chance to hit because I'm waiting for the other one to upgrade so that I can roll this one off after. Resolve, more strength, and chance to hit as well. So I think maybe this one will go first as soon as I upgrade the precision one. Dead End Nerves is 3% damage reduction. Improved Blink reduces the cooldown of my blink, which is nice. My Purifying Power is only 1 out of 2 on here, which kind of sucks. I'm hoping to upgrade that one as well. This is more stamina and reduce the cooldown Divine Shield. And again, that one needs to upgrade. Ardent Defender is our double death. Combat Expertise, more stamina, chance to hit with spells and abilities. Tactic of Battle is increase the damage of our Consecration. I think that's one is also 3 out of 3 when you actually have it later. So obviously I didn't have them. I only had them at 1 or 2 out of 3 when I put them in earlier in the season. Critical Block is going to let us block better as well. Aspect Mastery is going to give us 4% damage reduction for having Aspect of the Monkey on. That's another good reason to take Aspect of the Monkey. So if you get the upgrade here, just straight up 4% damage reduction, very nice. Guarded Light increases the duration of your Divine Protection and reduces periodic spell damage. Shield of Templar reduces all damage 2%. And a few other extra effects there. Your target's in addition the critical strike chance of your righteous. Oh, we don't use that anyway, but 3% damage overall that reduction. Again, shield cover, reducing our damage by 3%. Spiritual Attunement. So when you're targeted by heals, you gain mana. And all damage you take is reduced by an extra 2%. Improved Consecrate, which we had there. Also the damage reduction and slows our enemy's attacks. I think this is the one we were at the bottom that was playing a role, but it's increasing the damage and healing of my shield to the right, which is not bad, but probably not needed. I mean, 20% more healing on it. I guess it would go up to 30%. So, and then I just have a random one, another random one I was just rolling away because you always need one that you're kind of rolling to upgrade the others anyways. But that's all the ones I ended up with. I'll show you that I just have basic gear from. I don't think I even have started on the Mythic Pluses yet. So I just have stuff from regular Mythics and the daily loot boxes mostly. So these I need to upgrade to Mythic, and then I'll be able to get more HP. What do I have on right now? Okay, I have all my buffs on pretty much. But if I upgrade my stuff, I'll be around 11k HP, which is not bad. Looks like I'm wearing 6 pieces of Lawbringer, which is, I believe, the tier 1. And also, I just got, it's the Paladin stats you're looking for, the spell tank gear. And then you're going to get some kind of spell. I mean, these need to upgrade too. This is a pretty nice one to get, actually. If you have Devotion Aura, you get double bonus armor, stamina, defense rating. I'm pretty sure you can buy that if you have Mythic Plus points, so it's easy to get. And then it's just all spell tank here. So basically, it's pretty easy. You're just gonna be consecrating. And then using your hammer. And for me, I just have a ridiculous amount of defensive buffs. And enduring, for me, it's like consecrate, hammer storm, and then you can throw in some devastates, curse them up if you got it. And that's it. Like it's super easy, and the rest is you just use it. And you can use Shield of Righteous if you're down some HP and you want to heal. But other than that, it's pretty easy. If you got some AOE all over the place all the time, anything with range, you can use your smoke, and they'll come in. Or if there's a single guy you need to pull in, you can end up using your fresh hook. You know, obviously these are the dummies that won't won't come in. And if you get low on mana, you can always disperse. But hopefully all the other buffs help with that. It's just, I think it's more when you're soloing, trying to solo do some daily or something, that you can have an alternate spec. Otherwise you kind of run out of mana pretty quick. And also you can self-heal, and you got a bunch of self-healing built in, which is really nice. You can decurse yourself. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I did burn out one of my mana. And I'm like, no, Mr. Impies, it's enough. Enough, so yep, hoppity over here, please. That's pretty much it though. If you guys have any questions, or obviously different holy spells you can try within the build, you can pretty much use any holy spells or attacks you get is fine. But with the double consecrate and the hammers, you're pretty much hold and threat, no problem. Doesn't, like everything else is just bonus. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone who made it to the end of the video. This is LaserPenguinGames, reminding you to smash that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps out. And if you're looking for even more content, check out my Patreon here, where I post exclusive video content every month, and you'll have access to all of that.